What's up YouTube, Dad here from Zephyr Games, bringing you not one, but two OTK combos with Alistair the Invoker of Madness. So this is to be played in either pure Invoked or Invoked Mech Knights, and it is incredibly powerful, or to be totally honest, it can be played in any deck that runs an Invocation, Mecha Drones, and the Book of the Law. Simple as that, so any kind of Invoked engine. This has been made possible thanks to Joel Harris from Tier 0 Games. So check Tier 0 Games out. And Joel might sound familiar to you because he was featured on House of Champs channel about a year ago, where he took the biggest Birmingham regional we have ever had by storm with his Invoked deck and actually won that. He's been playing that deck ever since, and of course it's just received a massive boost in Alistair the Invoker of Madness. Now, these 2/3 card combo, because you do need 2 specific cards and 1 discard card for Alistair the Invoker of Madness, actually provides you with consistent OTK capabilities. The first one is a lot shorter combo, the second one is a little bit longer, so it shows you 2 different ways to go into it. After I've done those combos, either in a new video on this video, I will be able to show you either Joel's profile or one of my own. So, without further ado, I'm going to take you through the 2-card combo, and we're going to zoom out so you can see the full board. Now, obviously, we're using this as our field center, and the 2 specific cards you need in your hand is Sky Striker Mecha Hornet Drones and Alistair the Invoker. The third card can be any card. We are using Terraforming. So what you do in this is you activate drones, you turn drones into Kagari. Kagari's effect goes off to add back the drones. You normal summon Alistair, you use Alistair's effect to search yourself out the invocation. You then link Alistair and Kagari and go into Alistair the Invoker of Madness. You then activate drones and you turn drones into Link Spider. You then activate your invocation, banishing Alistair and Kagari, and you go into Purgatrio. You then shuffle back invocation back to the deck and you add Alistair back to your hand. Before that, on the summon of Purgatrio, you would use Alistair's effect to discard Terraforming and search yourself out the Book of the Law, then spin back the invocation and add Alistair back to hand. Now, obviously, on board straight away, we've got 3/3 plus, I believe that is 5/1. So we've got 5/1 direct on board right there. You then get to activate Book of the Law and turn Purgatrio into Mechbar. Mechbar then gets to attack directly for 25, or whatever it's going for at 25. Obviously, Purgatrio would have cleared your opponent's board and done piercing. And then, of course, Mechbar, you can drop Alistair and go 35 direct to the face. Now, that, of course, would be the OTK, because Purgatrio has cleared the board. You've then definitely attacked. Purgatrio obviously does piercing as well. You then attack directly for at least 28, attacking for another 35, and then what additional damage Purgatrio has done. Of course, prior to that, you could drop Alistair onto Purgatrio and pretty much get the exact same outcome. So that was it. A very short, very simple 2-card to /3 card combo that gets you into Alistair the Invoker, Link Spider, Mechbar, and Purgatrio. Now, if your opponent somehow survives that, I don't know how they would. Of course, you can link further up if you wanted to. You go to link 3, or of course, you just sit on the Mechbar. Now I'm going to take you through the other combo. This one is a little bit long-winded, and this one uses and abuses the Nightmares. So it shows you all of the differences that's actually available to this deck. So again, you need the exact same opening hand of Alistair, drones, and then a random card to discard. Now obviously, Alistair is searchable. Drones can be searchable if you play the engage engine, so it's entirely up to you on how much you want to put into it. So, you start off with drones into Kagari, so it's very straightforward on this one. Drones into Kagari, Kagari adds back the drones. You play drones again, you normal summon Alistair, Alistair searches your invocation. There we go, so we've got invocation and a normal random discard in our hand. You turn Kagari into Hayate. There we go, opening up a link zone down there. You turn Alistair and drones into Goblin. You discard for Goblin to give yourself the additional summon off of Goblin. You use Invocation to turn Kagari and Alistair. Banish Kagari and Alistair and turn those into Purgatrio. So we'll put that there. Then you use Invocation goes back to deck, you add Alistair back to hand. You get the additional normal off of Alistair. Alistair searches out the invocation. Use Alistair and Hayate and go into Alistar of Madness. Use Invocation using Hayate and Alistar. Invocation using Hayate and Alistar to make Raijin, wherever he is. So I think this is a 4-card combo. Yeah, make Raijin. So it's a 4-card combo, so you will need to have an additional card to discard to trigger that and search your Book of the Law. So then, of course, this is a bit more of a defensive play. So you need Alistar plus Hornet plus random card and an additional random card for a discard. Leaves you with Alistar Link, Raijin, Purgatrio and Book of the Law. So if you're going in for the attack, you're doing Purgatrio to clear the board, Goblin's going in for 13, Alistar's going in for 18, Raijin's going in for 22, and then you Book of the Law, turn Raijin into pretty much any other invoked you want to go to. Ideally you're going into Mechba, and then Mechba's going in and finishing the game off. So that is it for the 2/3 and 3/4 card combo that gets you into these guys. Obviously, if you don't get the Book of the Law, then you still will be going with Purgatrio clearing the board, and then Goblin, Madness, and Raijin going direct, which, depending on how many opponent's monsters are on board, it could still be game. Anyway, that's it for the combos. I will do the profile in a different video. It will either be Joel's version, hopefully Joel's version, or mine, and then we'll show you what we've got. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope this has helped. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Until next time, guys, as always, happy dueling. Also, YouTube, thanks for watching that video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. And of course, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button in the bottom left-hand corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We've got more deck profiles, duels, pack openings, and many more Yu-Gi-Oh videos coming up for you all year round. So don't forget to stay tuned for all of that. Thanks, and as always, guys, happy dueling.